Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Crystal, and this is Books Forever After, where I sit on my floor. We talk about everything and all things books. Alright, so today is my January 2023 reading plans. It's a whole new year, guys. Whole new year. So these are the books that I want to read. As you have maybe aware, as I just posted my 2023 reading plans, I have a couple TBR challenges, a read along, and some priority reads that I want to get to this month. Okay, so first things first, if you had not seen the post, I am co-hosting a vintage historical romance read-along with Happily Ever April here on YouTube and on Instagram as well. That's where she's at on Instagram. I will post her Instagram and her YouTube channel down below. I will also post my Instagram there as well for you as well. And yeah, so please give her a like and a follow and get that notification bell. I'm just so excited to get to work with her, and if you're not subscribed to her, you need to be. I just love her personality and her energy and her perspective on books, and just the fact that you could tell she just has so much fun reading and experiencing these books, and she has just a way of explaining everything as well in her reviews and her take on books that I find just really interesting, and I'm just really excited to get to know her better as well on YouTube and kind of have my first collab. So this is a new experience. So this first read along, we're going to be reading Johanna Lindsey's Mallory Anderson series. There's 12 books in those series, so we're going to do a book a month. And the first one is Love Only Once, and I actually have like a first edition hardcover, which is just gorgeous, as you can tell, just beautiful. And I believe most of these are like pirate or like, you know, on the sea kind of a thing, so pirate romances. So that's like my favorite like subgenre or like trope in historical romance, so I'm really excited to get to read this. I actually I probably say this before, and you probably, if you are not new to my channel, you probably already heard me say this, but Johanna Lindsey was actually my very first introduction to historical romance, and really any kind of like steamy kind of romance. That was the only kind of genre that had like, you know, a little bit of spice or steam. So, but yet like a very swoony. Johanna Lindsey is really known for her like bodice rippers type, so that's kind of like what's really kind of known for that genre of vintage historicals, is like a bodice ripper during like, you know, early 2000s, before 2000s and such like that. So yeah, I think this one is actually, let me see here. Yeah, this was published in 1985, so yeah, a few years before I was born, so there you go. Alright, so I'm really looking forward to working with April, and please keep a lookout for the live show. The live show for this Love Only Once will be on Wednesday, January 18th. It'll be 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So look forward to having you join if you only want to read one of those books in a month or so. But yeah, we'll just be reading one book a month, and I look forward to kind of rediscovering the series, because I know I've read these books, at least majority of these, and it's been years, so it's like having book amnesia, and I get to like re-experience these books. I'm really excited about it. So next I will be discussing my priority reads, and then I'll go over my challenges and do my TBR drawing of my challenges for this month. So my first priority read is definitely going to be Anastasia by Sophie Lark. It is her first like fantasy romance debut novel. She typically writes mafia romance. I've read her Brutal Prince book. That's the only book I've read by her, and I'm interested in reading this one. This one is a kind of like a historical romance, really following, you know, Anastasia Romanoff, and with some fantasy elements. I've heard that it's like loosely has some like nods to like the animation movie, so I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm just really looking forward to it. So this is going to take me probably a week to read. So yeah, I'm going to take my time with it. There are gorgeous just illustrations. Yeah, she actually had illustrations in here. And I don't know, if I love this book, I'm just definitely going to be getting the hardcover with the color illustrations whenever she has that launched. So I'm really excited about that. So yeah, this is definitely a highly anticipated book that I'm going to be reading this month. Then next, hopefully by this, I'm still the last week of December as I'm filming this. Hopefully I am expecting to have read the first one of this book by Trisha Levenseller. This one is the second one. This is Daughter of the Siren Queen. I believe it's the Daughter of the Pirate King is the first one. So we have a few days left for this week, and it's a YA, so I should be. In my other ones I read by her, it's YA, so it's pretty fast paced, especially with her writing. It's pretty fast paced, so I expect to get this one done, the first one done, and then be able to read the second one for the month of January. And then this is if I have time as well. I don't know if I'll be able to get to this one. Most of the time I like to read this one from the audiobook off of Libby to kind of help. This is also like a YA fantasy, so it's kind of a little faster paced to read because of that. And this is the second in the Once Upon a Broken Heart series, which is a branch off of the Caraval series. So this is the second one. This is the Ballad of Never After. I just read the first one this month. I think so far it's a 3-star kind of series at this point, but we'll see. I think maybe it might be one of those things where if it was a younger Crystal, it would have been a 5-star, but I think because of where I'm at in my life and this kind of writing style, as I am this reader at this age, I think, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so far it's a 3-star series for me so far. I know that's probably an unpopular opinion, but it is what it is. So and also those are my physical books, and since I like to kind of tandem read, so to speak, so I'll read a physical book, and then at night before I go to sleep in bed I will read on my Kindle. So the book that I will probably getting to is from my Kindle Unlimited library, and I'll kind of work my way through like the oldest downloaded to the newest. And so this first one is I don't even know what to call it, like an Omega verse or something. It's like paranormal werewolves kind of a thing, and I've never read anything about like this. And I think Samantha from Books Samantha read this one, so I'm not exactly sure. So we'll see. She may have read it. I don't know. It was somebody in BookTube. This one's called The Tyrant Alpha's Rejected Mate. This is book 1 of the 5-packs book series, and this is by Kate C. Wells. So nothing about the plot, but yeah, that's been on there for forever, and I need to get it read. All right, so this next part, we will just be going over the challenges. So I have my read along, as I discussed right there, and then I have 2 TBR challenges. Well, I think 3, but one's every other month. So if you haven't watched it, please go ahead. I'll link it down below of my 2023 reading plans for all the challenges that I am planning to do. This month, I will be doing the historical romance author TBR jar, because this whole pile of here are unread historical novels. They're beautiful and wonderful, but there's like 160 of them, and I need to get them read. Because I'm putting myself on a book buying ban for at least through the first quarter of the year, and I I need to get these read. And part of my goals is to read at least 50 historical romance novels this year, and this will definitely help me. And part of the rules is if I want to read part of the series and I don't have all the books in the series, I can use the Libby app to download the ebook or audiobook, or also just go to my library in person and check out the physical copy. And then, so we'll do that, and then my next one we'll do a one shelf TBR jar. So we'll do that. So first one, this is the historical romance author TBR jar. So this will determine. This is going to be perfect because I think I have to go to the library tomorrow anyway to return some books that my son and I checked out. And I want to grab some more while I'm there. Alright. Okay. Like my little teacup. Beautiful. I mean, I thought it fit for historical. Okay. Alright. So the first one is Sarah McLean. Alright. So let's do YouTube magic, and I will pause this so I can grab my Sarah McLean books. Okay, so I got my Sarah McLean books. I have 5 of them. They were right here in this spot right there. So yeah, I have actually a couple I just purchased. I just did a book haul. I just purchased this one, A Rogue by Any Other Name, The Day of the Duchess. I have 11 Scandals to Start to Win a Duke's Heart, A Scot in the Dark, and that gorgeous setback. And then Brazen and the Beast, and this one I know I wanted to read, so it's probably going to be one of them that I read this month. Alright, so I know these are book 2 and 3. I'll probably see if I can't get book 1 from the library, and then also probably check out one of these. So I will probably post like a poll on Instagram to see which ones I should read first, like which series. So I will give a poll and keep an eye out for tomorrow, which probably, this is YouTube, Crystal. They don't know what day it is. So this is currently Wednesday, the 28th of December. So I'll post on tomorrow like a little poll as I'm going to the library tomorrow. So I might do a vlog to the library tomorrow, or I might just post on stories. So if you're not following me on Instagram, I'll link my Instagram profile below so you can follow me there and interact with me there, make some decisions for some content here. Alright, so that is that. And now the second one is my TBR, like one book, one shelf, 1 month challenge, which is basically the top shelf of this because it has some normal like contemporary romance, dark romance, some bigger natural paperbacks up here, some other like just contemporary fiction kind of a thing, and then I have 3 IKEA shelves, and those are all mainly my fantasy. So that is kind of where we'll go with. So let's see. Put that one back. And now this one is the jar there. So what I have here is I have it by IKEA shelf left, middle, or right. And then I go by T1 or T2. So it means top shelf, going by top to bottom. I'm a little bit of a nerd if you haven't noticed. I work as an analyst, so this is how it does. This is how it kind of transfers into my personal life. So there we go. Alright, so let's do a thing here. Okay, so it's the IKEA one, left T2. So let's go there, and I will do some YouTube magic and pause. Okay, so these are the IKEA shelves. We only have the first like top 4. So left IKEA shelf top T2, which would bring us over here. And what do I want to try? Well, I know I need to finish this series, but I'm not in it. So I want to start, this is like a duology, so I think this might be a good start. So I will choose these two. To read. Which is the Alexandra Bracken. Yeah, Alexander Bracken. It's the Passenger series. Okay, so that was interesting. So hopefully that wasn't too movement for you. So there we go. Alright, so I've actually been wanting to read this one, so this is really cool. So this is like, I believe, a time travel. I think she's also the same author that did Lore, which is a YA one. I think this is also YA fantasy romance. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm really looking forward to reading this. So this is The Passengers, book 1, I believe, and then Wayfarer is book 2. So yeah, I don't know, when was this published? I think I got this at like a library book sale as well. So yeah, this was published back in 2016, so about 6 years. 6 years old. So yeah, alright. So there we have it. I don't know anything about the premise, but we'll look forward to it. Alright, well, that was a little bit chaotic. It feels like that. I don't know. But anyway, so hopefully that was entertaining, and hopefully that was intriguing to how I'm going to be starting this year with our monthly reading plan. So this is going to be really exciting and really interesting and hopefully fun. All right, well, thank you guys. I will post everything down in the description box, and I'm sure I have post some videos for you to watch next. All right, so thank you and have a good day. Bye.